Hey, it's Jaded Gamer here, back again with some GT World Series highlights. I'm in the R30 Skyline Silhouette, and we're at Barcelona. This is in the Nations Cup. So I've qualified in 13th. Off we go. Well, I hope you're all safe and well. Hope you're all looking after one another. Oh, I'm getting muscled aside there. So it's a 12-lap stretch. And really bad first corner there. So down to second last. Oh, he's lost it there. Having an angry wobble by the looks of it. Or just a joypad driver. Oh, someone else off the circuit. And this is the new updated version of Barcelona without the chicane at the end. Which totally changed the nature of the circuit. We lose another position, but we quickly take it back. The old switcheroo. And you're getting pushed along the circuit there. Someone else is off. Shoves it up the inside there really aggressively. So we're still in 12th. Oh, and Wolf's all over the place. He's lost it big time there. That's a huge crash. And I overshoot the hairpin there a little bit, but luckily Ungut Weasel isn't too close to me. He's closer now. When Ungut Weasel's got the inside line here. Elbows out a little bit, but nothing too bad there. We come around to the end of lap 6. And everyone's going into the pits. And look at the queue behind us, just out of touching distance. So at the end of lap 10 now. 5th place is right behind us. And 6 following just a little bit further down the road. And that's my fastest lap of the race so far. And 5th place is dying to send one on the penultimate lap. Oh, he's switching across. I'm taking a tighter line defending the corner, but he's managed to get in front of me. Corvette there all over the place and attacks me. So some terrible driving there. There's some damage on the right front as well. Oh, and there's a big wobble coming out there for him. Hopefully gives me an opportunity here at the start of the final lap. A bit too risky. Oh, just ended up alongside him anyway. It was kind of fun using the old car. I wasn't sure how well set up it would be for the race, but I enjoyed driving it. Especially seeing as no one else had one on the track. Still keeping it nice and neat and tidy. No pit stops. Didn't need one. You could get another 6 laps out of those tyres. Any mistakes now, and hopefully I can bounce. We'll just see how well this goes. Not looking like I'm going to get any scraps today. And I'll definitely take that, a top 10 finish for those stats. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll move on to the next one. Now we're at Laguna Seca for the next round of the Manufacturer Series, GT World Series. It's the Group 4 Sirocco, and as you can see, we've qualified in 15th. Our qualifying form not letting us down. So, Laguna Seca, let's go. We'll start all the way back here. We've got to contend with the last corner straight away. And coming up to the corkscrew. And he doesn't make it. And we'll peel off into the pits at the end of lap 5. Different overalls today, lads. Some fresh boots, please. So onto the soft tyres. And we're back in 13th again. Oh, we make it go a bit wide there, and that's a head-on smash with the barrier. Engine damage, front damage. And 15th place. Now the damage here keeps going for a little bit longer than Gran Turismo usually does, but they've actually changed the damage model, and it's changing the way the races are happening a little bit. So there we go, that's the damage gone now. And I'm about to be lapped. And coming up into the corkscrew again, and we've still got the race leader behind us. So it does let us know that we've got some pace. So here we go again, heading up on the way up to the corkscrew. I'm ghosted, so I'm actually catching up. And all the ghosting that's going on, I managed to get into 14th place and past the race leader. A hollow victory, but I'll take it. And I may get a penalty myself for doing that. So we're coming up to the penalty line again. The race leader's right behind me, unfortunately. A big screech behind, and the race leader goes back through. And we cross the line to finish in 11th place. And of course, we couldn't take that because we realised we had some pace and the strategy might have been slightly off. So we went again. Back once again at Laguna Seca. This time we've qualified in 3rd place. Of course, we're at the pointy end of the grid. To pull away from any of the hard runners that are behind us and making the advantage stick. Corvette sounds epic. And at the end of the first lap, we're still sitting in 3rd place. Oh, and there's been a mistake there by the 2nd place car. We're closing in. Obviously evenly matched because we're in exactly the same car. Maybe the orange one's faster, I don't know. Head up to the corkscrew for the 2nd time. And managed to stay inside the track there. Just. Oh, and he's dropped it onto the sand. That's nasty out there. So up to the corkscrew in lap 4. Looking. Oh no. So we've cut the corner there. And we're going to get the penalty we deserve. And the Ferrari's just going to blast past us going over the crest of the hill here. Just like that. Oh, but he messes that up a bit. So I keep it nice and steady. I went a little bit wide myself. Going over the finish line at the end of lap 7. Still sitting in 3rd place. We've got some relatively close company. So just trying to keep up the pressure. Oh, and we do it again, the same crash. Wheels spinning, car damaged. 3 places gone. 5 places gone. Still damaged. This is agony. Absolute agony. There is a huge gap behind me on the track map. Thankfully. The damage is still there. And that's it, just gone now. So if we come to the end of lap 12, I'm still on the soft tyres. I haven't been in for a pit stop yet, and everyone just went into the pits. And I'm now in the lead of the race. It's just flicked to 2nd because the first person in the pits has started their way out and they're in front of me now. But look at this. I'm competing with the race leader. And I've just gone into 1st place. Coming up into the corkscrew for the penultimate time. Sitting in the lead of the race. And I make a mess of that. And I lose 1st place. But I'll apply pressure. And I have to go in for the mandatory pit stop. Quick change of tyres. And the pit stop has taken that long that I've gone from 2nd. And we'll see where we end up here. Let's get around there. Racing hard tyres now. Oh, and the BMW just pits me to the post there. And we come out of the pits in 7th after being in 2nd. Oh, and we cut that way too aggressively. Trying to make up time that isn't there. And we get a 1 second penalty. We're right behind 6th place here. I don't want to wreck his race. I'm just putting pressure on him. And I've got the penalty to serve. And I've just got to get back on the gas. And just finish the race in 7th. Here we are at Fuji, in the wet. We've chosen the Toyota 2021 Le Mans hybrid car. And it was the wrong car for the job. Really, the only other Toyotas are right down the back of the grid with me. Everyone else is a Porsche 919, apart from a couple of randoms. And this car was a nightmare. I could not get a rhythm on this. Fuji's not one of my strong circuits, I have to admit. But I was confident going into this. So we're all in a bit of a procession going down. Coming into the big braking zone. Still sitting in 14th place. A little bit of battling going on behind us. And here we go. The first of many big mistakes. My braking is way off. And I just murder this guy in 12th position. That's my race done. 4 second penalty. 16th position, damage on the car. So coming to the end of lap 7. We're still having a really hard time. Huge gap in front of us, the whole start finish straight and more. And behind us we've got a couple of seconds at least. The start of lap 10. We're still in 14th. And at the start of the final lap, we're in 14th. And coming around the final corner for the final time, losing all will to live here in Gran Turismo terms. let all the back markers go past. Not the back markers, the lead lap cars go past. And just get it over the line. So that was a horrendous race. I didn't try that again. I'll practice more next time I know there's a wet race. We'll go on to the next one. So here we are at Kyoto Driving Park, Yamagawa. And I'm back in the Volkswagen Group 4 as the manufacturer's GT World Series. We qualified in 13th. So off we go. Right away, the McLaren's got a better start than I did. And up the inside he goes. And out wide he goes. So back into 13th for the time being. So into the big braking zone here. We managed to get through it and survive with decent pace. 12th place didn't there, neither did 10th, and that's us up into 10th. So it's a good start, it's a good first lap. And we're putting pressure at 9th place there. He's still alongside us. He seems to be wobbling all over the place, I'm really not sure why. And the Honda's hot on our tail here. Looking pretty aggressive. Goes for that. And we go for the old switcheroo. Try and give him enough room because I thought I was going to push him onto the grass there. I'll stay well wide of him until I can get past again. Hard on the brakes there, and he does it again. Shoots at the inside. Oh, and the McLaren's shoved its way through as well. We'll get him on the old switcheroo. So the revenge switcheroo is working okay. I think, yep, this is going to be a difficult one here. Had to let him go through, but he totally got the wrong angle on that. I messed that up too. Just managed to survive. And now I've got two Hondas. Oh! And he turns in on me. He turns in on me. They fight each other. He hits me again. The Porsche doesn't know where to go, follows me. The Honda ducks in between me and the Porsche. What is going on here? So the Honda's on the inside. Manages to hold it. The Porsche is going to go through now. He's made contact. So I have to stay wide, well away from him. Almost losing it completely there. Not happy with the Porsche for forcing that. So we're going to make it awkward for the Porsche. No contact. We're going to race. And off to the grass he goes. Meets barrier. Manages to keep it pointing the right way. Slam on the brakes with the chicane. So back in 10th position. Oh, and we very nearly have a terrible accident there. We'll see for a sit and duck. We go into the pits. What late? So off we go. The mandatory pit stop. Onto the soft tyres for as long as I'm comfortable to run them. I'm still on the soft tyres. Looking good. And someone else is in the pits. Just exit as we go past, so we've got the momentum to go past them and get into the corner without causing any contact. And off we go, 11th place. So on lap 9 here, yellow flag. Oh, and the Toyota has been reset to the track. We've got to position 8. Coming down the start-finish straight at the end of the penultimate lap. We've got someone else in the pits. And we get up to 7th position. And there he comes out of the pits, knowing I've just sped past him. And he'll be on the slower tyres now. Coming into the big chicane with the braking zone from the last time. And this has been a good race for us after making a mistake and not qualifying too well. We showed good pace, good strategy. And it's worth the hour that it takes to actually do one of these races when you have a good rewarding race like this. There's nothing worse than having someone come into the lobby, qualify, race, and then halfway through the race someone knocks you off the circuit. But no, the races are better in GT7 now than they were in GT Sport. And we finished in 7th place. I was really happy with that. And yeah, that was a good race. We go on to the next one. Here we are at St. Croix. And it's the C version of St. Croix. It's a manufacturer series for Volkswagen, and I'm in the Beetle. And this is one of my weakest circuits, which I didn't even realise. So we've qualified in 10th, which isn't bad, but I'm not finding the rhythm of this circuit at all. Some of these circuits are just so difficult to get to terms with. Anyway, roll start, hard tyres, 7 laps, which is a lot because this circuit is huge. So we're doing okay there. Still hustling and tussling. Loads of space down the straights for the most part on this circuit, so that's quite good. Bit of a slipstream train. Down to the first dodgy braking zone. And yeah, everyone's all over the place. Cars shooting left and right. Managed to hold it together so far. There goes a mistake, and into the barrier. So now we've got damage. We're last. No penalty, thank God. And look at how slow after the penalty. Engine damage, front wing damage, front right damage. I don't think I'm going to go past anyone. Listen to the car. It's struggling. The damage is still there. And that's it going away now. Here we come into the braking zone here. Oh, the Viper's just moved in front of me. I'm trying to avoid the Genesis. And I've managed to hit the Viper by accident. And I'm just going to wait for him. A 3-second penalty. Back down to the last place. Flash the lights to let him know I'm sorry. So here we come up to the penalty line with our 3-second penalty. Ouch. We've got a yellow flag. Oh, someone's had a bad smash. So we go up into 13th. At the start of lap 5, we're catching up with 11th place there. A little bit anyway. The tyres are starting to look a bit worse for wear. And here we come into the pits at the end of lap 5. What then? Now that was a strange line, knowing I was coming out of the pits there. So we're under pressure here in the penultimate lap. Going down the straight, there's nothing much I can do, so I'm not going to fight it. Here we go. I'm in the medium tyres now. Managed to hold it together for a little bit longer. And there we go, after a bit of a fight, we end up the penultimate lap back in 14th place. We go into the final lap in 14th, right behind 13th. We're still battling with 13th place here. Oh, and he's gone off the track. Quite badly that time. So we're trying to break away from 14th there just to secure the position. Trying to go too fast. We just applied a big chunk of damage to the car. And here comes 14th place. So he is going to slipstream us a little bit. Doesn't really need to. And my damage repairs itself just after he goes past. And he goes off. Just as bad as me. So I'm going to have to learn this circuit. And there we go. Coming on to the last straight. And we go over the start-finish line in 12th. Someone must have got punished for some rule infringement. So anyway, that was awful. I don't know that track, and it wasn't easy to learn on the hoof. So I'll have to practice that one next time it comes up. So here we are on the grid at Alsace. I think it's Alsace test course on the Mazda touring cars. And this was an awful double header for me. So we've qualified in 12th. And there's a crash. So we're up to 10th. There's more pandemonium going on into the first proper turn and into the hairpin. And we just managed to avoid most of the drama there. And off down the straight. We lose another place. And this is just a crazy circuit. The Mazda touring cars are great. In sports hard tyres though, it was tough. Here we're going to have some trouble. And we get hit wide. And that's some serious damage on the car. We go straight down to last place. Damaged engine, damaged front splitter, damaged front right. Still there. And that's just costing us so much time. Someone else has crashed in front of us. We've still got damage. We managed to get past the Italian there. And the damage is gone. So on lap 9 we're still in 15th place. Oh, and we go heading into the barrier. And we get lapped and end up in last place. And here we are coming around the last few corners. We almost hit the barrier again. We have to slow right down. And that's the race over for us. So we actually didn't get to complete the lap there. And we finished in last place. So we had to have another go. So here we are back at Alsace again. We qualified in 10th this time. We're going to do a slightly different strategy, I think. That was a false start. Not for me, but it looks like for this guy, the South African, Paul. So we managed to make a place up. Then we get assaulted going into the hairpin by a couple of cars. Luckily he ghosts. No damage. And we come into the crazy chicane. And there we are, getting pushed wide a little bit, trying to avoid everybody. Car not quite doing what we want it to. A little bit of contact there, sandwiched, hit from one to the other. Just managed to try and avoid making damage, and then the game was over. So we're in 13th out of 14. 14th place has disappeared. We've got engine damage, rear damage, front left tyre damage. Right, at the end of lap 13, we're going to come into the pits. Alright. So lap 14, just at our last pit stop, we're in 12th position and we've been lapped by the top two cars. And here we come again, unable to stay on the lead lap. No one to bother us or anyone to overtake, and we finish in 11th. Really crazy track, crazy racing. Not my favourite one, but we'll wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed the content. Look after one another, be excellent to one another. And this is JD Gamer saying bye, and I'll see you again soon.